Welcome back to Potionomics. Okay. We got our license. We dominated the competition, by the way. We got our license, and we can now brew any potion we want. Yeah, we've got a couple ready to come out here. This seeking one was off. Doesn't have the 1, 2, and 3 that we need. Oh, that order ended. Oh, that's right, because competition day counts as a day on orders. Sad. Ooh, that's good growth. Okay, gardening done. All on 2. It might make sense to sell off some stuff just to kind of clean up our inventory a little bit. Of course, we could use the vending machine. Oh, we could sell multiples. That's convenient. Most of these look pretty good, actually. I'd probably keep a speed potion. That's pretty good, actually. Okay. In the context of... What is this? Radiation tonic. Masterwork cure. For curses. Masterwork seeking. Man, my C and E's are... There's just not enough power in that to really make it worthwhile. Just need more powerful ingredients. I think I'm going to commit the cardinal sin here of not cooking anything right now. And let's go to sell. Anything that we're willing to sort of get rid of. Actually, so this one's for cures. This one's for enhancers. And this one's for tonics. Do I want to sell these or do I want to... I think I'll just use this enhancer. I might want to keep my enhancers. Let's get rid of these tonics though. We'll open the shop. Give everything a chance to grow. Oh, goodness. 2 radiation tonics with 4 positive effects on it. Uh-oh, this guy's gonna be impervious to my charms. Oh my goodness. 4 positive effects on Silence Cure and Dowsing Enhancers with... Masterwork level. That's not bad. Custom orders are good because you don't have to open the shop to make money. But they're very demanding. %6 stress. Ouch. Two masterwork cures with 4 status on them. will pump up and then go into the next turn. All right, then let's get blue out of the way. So many custom orders. I just don't think I'm ready to brew again until I get... We gotta check in with Muktuk and see if there's upgraded. My newest cauldrons await you. Uh-huh. $900. What is that? Arcane quartz. Maybe with a treasure. We can get lucky. Pure mana. That's lucky. Oh, look at that. Arcane Quartz. I know I have all of those in the garden, or we've got more than one copy of it, so we're all set there. Oh, look at this. Look at this mess of stuff you need. We're gonna have to prep for the magical wasteland. We need fire tonic. Ice tonic. Thunder tonic. Petrification cure. Shadow tonic. And probably multiple radiation. Let's say... I might say 2x radiation as a starting point. And then we need a master curse cure. That's a lot. We're just testing this to see how good the stuff we have works. Actually, it works pretty well. And then you need all the standard stuff. It's been a while since we hung out with Mint. It's time to do our civic duty. It's a good thing you're wearing gloves. Armed with rags and a bucket of liquid that sizzles and roils, Mint leads Sylvia to the heart of Rafta. They pause at the first shop they see. While Sylvia holds the bucket, Mint dips a rag in the liquid and uses it to wipe down a door handle. Nothing can withstand the caustic saliva of a mustachioed lizard, including nasty little microbes. Does that include this bucket? Whoops! Better hurry and hit as many spots as we can. Mint speeds through the streets, sterilizing as many doors as possible. When the sizzling saliva eats a hole in the bottom of the bucket, narrowly missing Sylvia's boots, they call it a day. Feels good to do something normal. Well, normal for me. The hunt for a legendary weapon has been eventful, but exhausting. What's the latest? I've been keeping an ear out for rumors and finally heard of a promising one about a masterwork sword hidden in the heart of a forest. I tried to get a party together, but my guildmates are super wary of that part of the forest on account of the endless, eerie fog. So I spent hours wandering around alone in the midst. I'm sure I was walking in circles at one point, but I didn't give up. And I have the blisters to prove it. Did you find the sword? I mean, a tank with a sword? A tank with a hammer, obviously. You gotta have a hammer, a mace. Best tankadins are obviously paladins. But it was totally rusted. I guess if you're ever looking into a stash of blade away from a generation or two, you shouldn't leave it in a damp, mist-shrouded forest. At least I got my steps in for the day. That's looking on the bright side. Hey, I'm not gonna mope. I've got plenty of others to lead. I've got plenty of other leads to follow. But to be honest, I hope I get my hands on something soon. I'm starting to have visions of myself as a washed-up wannabe. If I'm not careful, I could end up like the very first hero I've ever met. Tell me more. Your first encounter with the hero didn't go well. Ha, not for him. It was less than a year ago. I started working shifts in the family warehouse. My dad's run a regional distribution hub. Import, export, mostly catnip. Catnip's a big business, isn't it? Oh yeah. Cat pirates buy it in bulk. According to the stories, they used to sail up and down the coast, setting fires and causing mayhem. Regular, dependable access to catnip keeps everyone happy and at peace, which is why it was a cause for concern when a man came to our door claimed our catnip storage facility had been infested with slimes. He pointed out the telltale trails of goo all over the perimeter. My dads were pretty panicked about it. But this guy, he was a licensed hero. He said a freelance troubleshooter was looking for work. My dads were only too happy to pay him to take care of the slimes. As for me, well, you could probably imagine how excited I was. I followed him everywhere, hounding him with questions, watching him like they were a three-eyed ferret. That's how I discovered it was all a scam. The only slimes in our warehouse were the ones he set loose there. Oof, what a creep. He must have been so disappointed. I was furious, really mad. I chased him off our property with a +1 stapler. Then, without even stopping to think about it, I vanquished the slimes he left behind. My first battle, they were all defeated. After that, I felt this surge of confidence and clarity. I knew I owed it to myself to give my childhood dream a shot, so I started looking for opportunities to make a move. When Rafta's guild put out a call for recruits, I knew I'd found the opportunity I was looking for. And unlike that phony hero, you've been doing an incredible job. Thanks, it's been real. I can always do better. That's what my quest is all about, gaining the power to level up. Then again, they say power corrupts. What if I get my hands on a powerful weapon and it changes me? What if I go all Darkman, destroyer of worlds? You're too good to be bad. Isn't it dangerous to think that way, though? Anybody can make a bad decision. But I guess I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. So you'll keep looking for a weapon? Yeah, I'm no quitter. And sometimes it's not until your back is against the wall that you see what you're really capable of. That's when you break out the blitz. You know what I mean. See? Hammer, mallet, mace. The premier taking weapon. Raise interest by 14. Can only be played if you have 3 or few cards in your hand. Oh, it's pretty good. I'll keep you posted on my quest, and don't worry, I'm sure I'll have good news soon. Oh, we've got a few rank ups that we can do with her. But we can't hang out here all day. Such a long list of stuff to do. I guess I'll keep my masterwork curse gears. One for each adventurer, so I need to cut my supplies. All right, we're pulling everything off the shelves so we can see what we have. Done. Then we're gonna dump some of these things that we don't need anymore. So if we're gonna say 3 masterwork, all right. Sight enhancer times 3. I think we're gonna check this off the list. Ice tonic is good. We'll make some new sight enhancers. We've got seekers, which are good. Alertness, good traits. Good traits are good traits. We'll leave one of those for each of our heroes. We need some tolerance potions, it looks like. Oh, but we've got them over here. 5 more drinks versus 7 more drinks. Ooh. Let's make some masterwork tolerance. Which means we can sell all of this. We'll keep these. Oh wait, these are dowsing enhancers. Oh no, yeah, this is one to keep. We don't need a silence right now. We're good on fire tonic. We've got mana. You know, a round of health potions wouldn't hurt. got enough speed. We've got thunder tonics. We need petrification. Plenty of shadow tonics. Okay, so we need masterwork, petrification, 6 rads, some health pots, some masterwork tolerances, and sight enhancers. Crystal cauldrons look nice. Tomorrow we'll upgrade those. Three of these is probably enough. 80 health, and we're knocking out most of the health requirements by having tonics. I should have stopped off and bought some firewood. D&E. Ugh. Man, I need a good E only. All right, hold on. We're starting over. I don't think we need these. We might be able to get there. Yeah, that's better. Potion gains 1 additional star on completion with a chance of gaining a bonus star. Beautiful. It's gonna take a while to cook. A long while. Sight enhancers. It's close enough. Petrification. Petrification is aces. C and E. What is going on? Petrification cure done. Now, I don't know if I'm going to have what I need to get those radiation C and E. Ugh. That's a tough combo for us. I need something that's a little more C than E. Um, I suppose this is good enough. Had to check the stats on the magical wasteland. It looks like this will be a strong enough brew. We will get one free star with the potential to go up to the next level. Or we could take this out and guarantee ourselves, yeah, we're not going to do that. That's actually better. That takes us into the next level no matter what, with a bonus to go even further. That's the setup we want. Of course, that takes us out of bedazzled custard, which I don't like. Is there any chance I'm gardening that now? That little bit of bedazzled custard? No. Actually, this is smart. By putting in this arcane quartz, we can come back and upgrade our pots tomorrow. Though, I guess not all of them at the same time. Why doesn't this fit? Oh, I didn't put it in the right spot. All right. Guaranteed to be the next level up. Tomorrow we will... So that was our petrification. This is our radiation. I think we've got all we need as far as that goes. Let's do one more trip that we should have done while we were already out. Is that new fuel available? Yeah. An additional cauldron available. Urgh. We might have to expand the shop tomorrow. Good thing to keep in mind, though. Only one gift a day, huh? I'm gonna make something with that. pretty good too. For some reason, I have a thought that I want more of these. I probably can't afford an expedition now. Though, I think I might already have an expedition out. Oh. Oh, that's painful. Should have come here before I spent all my money. Oh, now the vending machine kicks in. Great. Curse cures are worth a lot of money, but they take a long time to brew. We've got plenty of fire tonics. What else? Tried to open the shop too late in the day. All right. I think that's it. Unfortunately, I don't think we need mindfulness. We're gonna discard stress cards by never getting stress cards. Okay, we're all set. We're going to call it there. We've got a nice selection of potions brewing so we can go to the magical Wasteland tomorrow. Once we get all those potions out, we'll go and we'll upgrade. We'll upgrade the cauldrons at least once. Then we'll take a look at our custom orders, which is a chunk of them there. And then we'll send off our expedition to the magical wasteland. I think we're ready to call it. Let's end the day. And let's go into the next day, see if there are any story elements. What was the name of that cheese I liked? I'm glad to catch you before business hours. I won't keep you long. I'm here as a professional courtesy in my capacity as host and sponsor for the competition. I know how quickly rumors spread in this town. Perhaps you've already heard about last night's break-in at the guild hall. No, I hadn't. Is everyone okay? All was well in the end. No one was hurt and nothing was taken. But there is some indication that the intruder was attempting to steal a rare ingredient which we've set aside part of the grand prize. The Maven Bloom? The very same. That's why I wanted to hear from me. As a finalist, you're doubtless eager to know the prize remains secure, and I can assure you that they do. I take this matter seriously. As we speak, I have Corsac laying traps, and I've already commissioned a devilishly clever lockbox from Saffron. Quinn is even going to set up a curse. Not entirely clear what it does, but for what they're charging, it must be rather nasty. Wow, you're definitely going all out. In truth, this isn't the first attempt that's been made. Someone has been testing the limits of our rewards ever since Maven Bloom was brought back from Maven's castle. I should have realized before now that was what they were after. With each passing day, we've had more success sending our heroes out into the wasteland. The spoils have been impressive, yet the Maven Bloom sample remains one of a kind. I hope your heroes are taking precautions out there. You wouldn't want anyone to get, I don't know, transmorgified into an animal or anything. Transmorgified? Ha ha ha, that imagination on you. But no need to worry. My people are highly trained, and the radiation that's inundated from that place has diminished significantly over recent months. It seems the land is finally recovering from the fallout of the historic battle. I'd love to know what really happened all those years ago. Wouldn't we all? But Robin was the only surviving witness, and he's so traumatized by the experience that he's only been able to share scant details. He wasn't even a trained squire. Did you know that? He was just a local orphan conscripted by the heroes. After the Kraken battle, they needed a guide, and Robin was drafted into the role. It would never have happened today. Not on my watch. I mean, the impact on liability insurance premiums alone. It's nothing short of a miracle the poor child managed to walk away back to the town in the wake of the disaster. He picked up the lizard on the way, you know. It's why he's so firmly attached to it. He's truly a nice guy though, right? He got a little rude the other day. Well, no one gets to be successful without having a strong competitive streak. If Robin is competing this time, who's judging? Not to worry, I have someone lined up already. You'll like him. He's ethically impeachable and public speaking dynamo with his finger on the very pulse of the market. He's graceful and lithe with perfectly coiffed blue hair, frankly surprising upper body strength, and a nice smile. I can neither confirm or deny that I'm talking about myself. Should have started the romance options with him earlier. Gems cost more, bones cost more, bugs cost more. Increased value for speed potion, good taste, traits, more impact. Okay. Well, that's kind of like a little bit of bonus for tomorrow's video. But for now, we are done for today. So thanks for hanging out. I do appreciate it. And we'll see you next time.